The Bulls got blown away by the All Blacks. I had such hope for the Bulls in this game. I don't know where it came from, but I wanted to believe that the Bulls was going to be able to pull this one off. Man, I just want to see one of our domestic teams get one over on the All Blacks. And look, the reality is that there was just never a chance. The All Blacks are way too well drilled, well conditioned. They've got a couple of games under their belt. And if the Bulls had any hope of getting one out of the bag, I think the All Blacks needed to flip and lose 3 players, get 2 yellow cards, and somehow implode spectacularly on the field. But that was the opposite. The Bulls had a good chance within the first 15 minutes, or not a good chance. They put up a good fight within the first 15 minutes. And then it just all kind of went the All Blacks' way. All in all, it was a fun game to watch. I thought there was a couple of standout players from the All Black side. Anton Segner, that oak was incredible. I mean, I'm a form guy, and to see how that guy attacks the breakdown and the way he can get into that position to steal the ball is something beautiful to watch. I mean, the form on him is just stunning. Like, he's over that ball, on his feet, holds on tight, rides the first couple of guys that try to clean him out, and just gets that turnover. Beautiful. I definitely think he's got a chance to make it into one of the test sides. For the Bulls, I thought Jandre Rudolph had a proper game. Like I said, every time that guy plays, he just makes turnovers look easy. I think he had 4 in the game. He had a beautiful assist with Stedman Gans, or was it Stravino Jacobs' try. So he was definitely a standout for me. It was good to see Andre Liebenberg back. He got unlucky with that knock-on that Willie Leroux made to get his try chalked off. But again, it just shows you, never give up on a chase. Fabian Holland had a lacquer game. Peter Lakai was incredible again. I definitely think that he's also made a good case for himself to get into one of the test games, and I'm sure he will feature in these games against the Springboks. As much as I would have loved to see one of our domestic sides get a result against the All Blacks, it is what it is. The All Blacks just had way too much for us. The Stormers definitely did the best against the All Blacks in terms of our provincial sides. So well done to the Stormers. It's going to be very exciting to see what Rassie comes up with for this first test. I think we've now kind of made it through the little tasters and these pre-test games. The build-up has been incredible. So very much looking forward to this weekend. A couple of other things I want to touch on is just the kind of chat that's been going on around this tour. All of a sudden, I'm hearing from all over that, this tour is, this and that, and it's not as great as it can be, and it's quite a waste of time to play against the provincial teams, and, we could have done so much better, or we should have organized it better or whatnot. In my opinion, I just think it is so cool to be able to have an international team come and tour our country and play against our provincial sides. I mean, we are in the professional era of rugby. Of course, there's going to be players that are going to be in the Springbok setup. They're naturally not going to play for the provincial teams. I don't think that takes away from the tour at all. In fact, the opportunity that these guys have that will never play for South Africa or an international team now gets the chance to really go out and experience what it is like to play in front of a massive crowd, sing the national anthem, and test themselves against the best players in the world. And with South Africa being out of Super Rugby, this is so cool that they get to still play against the New Zealanders. I mean, so what if the games are 50, 60 point blowouts? like it's still a fun thing to watch. You get to watch the All Blacks do the haka. You get to experience the national anthem and just the energy that goes around an international game. So in my opinion, I still think this tour has been incredible. I'm not too, well, I don't really understand why everybody's carrying on about the quality of the rugby. I still think it's a great quality product that is being brought to us, and it will only get better, and the games will improve as we do this more often. I'm positive that when the tour comes back to South Africa, that we will have it figured out or at least improved on this one. But for me, this has been insane. The occasion, the theatrics that goes with it, the production value of everything has just been so cool to watch. And I feel really, really privileged to have been able to be at that Stormers game and watch the haka live for the first time. It was so special. I cannot wait for this game against the Springboks. We finally made it. This is going to be a massive tour, and I really think that the rhetoric is going to change around what this tour is come that first test. Obviously, Bokke by 15, Bokke by however much they want. I definitely think that Rassie has got a decent look at how the All Blacks are going to play, what's the style of rugby that they're gonna come with, and how to keep them at bay. It's not going to be the same level as a provincial team against the All Blacks. Rassie has definitely done his homework. He's got a good insight as to what's to come, and I genuinely believe that this is going to be some of the best rugby that the world has ever seen. It's literally the immovable object in the Springboks versus the unstoppable force in the All Blacks, and it's just going to be one epic clash when they do come together on Saturday. So please follow along, keep an eye on the channel, consider subscribing. I am looking to get to 500 subscribers before the end of this Greatest Rivalry Tour. Give this video a like and leave your comments down below and let me know who you think is going to take it. Are we going to go 4-0 against the All Blacks? Do they have a chance to upset the Springboks in 1 or 2 games? And how do you see this playing out? Thanks so much for watching along, and I will see you on the next one.